In this video, I'm going to be showing you my top 10 favorite Fabric client-side mods for 1.19. Okay, the first mod is called Mod Menu. I mean, it's fitting, right? Basically what this does is it adds like this, well, menu for the list of all the mods that you have, and these are all the ones I'm going to be showing, and like a bunch of random ones I don't know why they're here. Like, I don't know what this is, because I didn't put this in the files, but whatever. It also is in your game inventory once you, like, put in all the files and stuff. So yeah, you can do that as well. The reason this exists is because once you have the mods in the mod folder, you have no way to actually change them. But if you add this, you can configure them and, like, go through them. I don't want to show anything. But you can change some of the settings to do extra things once you're in the game, rather than just, like, not being able to do it. So it's basically a necessity. This next mod is called Shulker Box Tooltips, and basically what this does is if you go into your inventory and you hover over the Shulker Box and you left shift on it, it'll show you what is in the Shulker Box. So if you hold Alt as well, it shows you exactly how it is, and I just, like, kind of made a mess in there just for this. But if you have, like, an ender chest full of Shulker Boxes and you don't know which is which and you need something specific, this can help you, because you can do it while you're in the ender chest as well. So just, like, imagine I have like 20 more of these and you can't find what you're looking for, even though these are all exactly the same. Okay, I'm making a bad example. Basically, it's just helpful to see what's in your Shulker Boxes without having to, like, dig down and keep going through them all and messing up and not being able to find it. And it just, like, kind of saves you a bunch of stress. The next mod is rather simple. Basically, all it does is a simple zoom. It's called Logical Zoom. But on Optifine, this is built in with it, and unfortunately, this is not built into Fabric. So unless you have, like, another mod that does it. So this one, it's literally like the Optifine move. It kind of has the cinematic camera, which I don't like very much. It also kind of just goes straight in. You can't configure this in the mod files either, unfortunately. There is one for 1.18.2 and anything below that I prefer a lot more, and that one gives you, like, a lot more options to make it, like, smooth when you're zooming in. But that one's not up to 1.19 yet, because I'm making this, like, literally a week after 1.19 dropped. So probably by the time you're watching this, if this actually does well, better versions will be out. So yeah, just probably go look for other ones at that point. This next one I really like. It's called No More Useless Keys. Basically what this does is if you go Options, Controls, Keybinds, it can show all your keybinds. And the unfortunate thing about this is, so for example, my 7th slot is a button on my mouse, which is where I usually keep my pearls or fireworks or whatever. But sometimes I'll go to hit the number 7 button, because that's how they generally are before you change them, and it won't be there. Well, this mod literally allows you to have extra keybinds. It's so insane, and it's super easy to change them. You can, like, add it, and if you accidentally did it, you can just hit the X and just completely get rid of it. It's super helpful. The original intention for this is for mods, so if you want to open a specific HUD but you can't remember how to get to it, you can just set up like 20 buttons. Okay, this next mod, I have no idea what number we're on. Basically, it allows you to sort through chests easier. So if I put one of these in here, I can click this, and if I hit Alt click, it'll sort only the things that are the same as the items in the chest. So if I were to get a couple stacks of dirt and put in that, and then I could get, like, a bunch of other random stuff, I can put one of these in here and just simply sort only those. It also can sort these by, like, I don't know how exactly it sorted these, but it made them look nice. Interesting. Okay, so it sorts them vertically and it sorts them horizontally, and this puts it all right back into your inventory. This puts them all right back into the chest. So it won't do things in the hotbar unless you hold the left Alt key. So if I were to shift click that, it'll put them all in there. But if they're in my hotbar, I can hit this and hit this again, and none of these will go back. If you hold Alt and then click on this, it'll sort everything as long as there's similar blocks in there. Okay, this next mod I find almost essential to play Fabric. So Fabric being not like Optifine, it doesn't have any FPS boosts. So this mod called Sodium for whatever reason. As it says here, it's free open source optimization, so it improves your frames, which is basically what like Optifine or Lunar Client or whatever does, but it does this on Fabric, so you can have all these other mods and still have an FPS boost. Okay, you've probably seen this next one in a lot of popular content creator YouTube videos, more like modded things. This one is called Journey Map. Basically, hit M for the keybind, and it shows this little map up here. But the coolest part is not just the map. You can leave these little things behind, and it tells you the coordinates. Let's say Among Us, because why not? You can change the color, everything about it's completely configurable. And you can change it so that it's in the nether and the end. I can casually just fly away because I'm in creative. Now, it shows like this little light thing right there. I'm using the logical zoom mod. And it's literally just Among Us. But my keybind for this next menu is N. And this opens up all of your waypoints. And with these, as you can see here, you can teleport directly to it. Which, on like high pixeler stuff, minimaps are banned, as you can tell why, because of the teleport option. Imagine using that in Bed Wars though. That'd be so broken. You're about to die, you just teleport to your base casually. That's super broken. Another helpful thing about it is, if I were to just casually fly over here again, / kill myself. When I die, it leaves a little marker behind, so I can see my last death, and it shows me what time it is, because this is military time. It's like 2:43 and 23 seconds apparently, and I'm recording this on June 15th, 2022. It also shows the distance, so if I were to walk a bit, it's 127 meters now, and I can just teleport to this, which, I don't know, I was on top of the tree. It'll teleport you to exactly to it, which you can get your stuff before they despawn, which is another reason why this is broken. Again, once they're there, you can remove this if you don't want this death one constantly being on there. So I can get rid of that, and the banner's gone. Just completely deleted. You can also use this, as you can see on the minimap. When you move, you load more chunks, and you can see further. It also tells you in the top right what time it is, like in-game, but currently I have it set to always day, so that's not going to change. It also tells you what biome you're in and the coordinates. So if you were playing on an Anarchy server, I would not recommend recording with this on, which, again, you can just hit map, which is the M keybind for me, and just completely get rid of it. Another part of this mod is you can hit J to go see other things, and you can like reset where you've been, which you can delete the map, and let's do all dimensions because the nether is unaffected. And now you go back here, and it's everything except the immediate vicinity that's rendered is just gone. You can also change a bunch of things, but I haven't figured out all of these. You can zoom in as well. I don't know. Okay, that does affect your actual map, which is pretty cool as well. This map mod is a lot of fun to play with. And again, do not use this on like popular servers. Also, as you can tell, it's showing all enemy mobs on the map, which is also super helpful, and another reason why this is cheating. This next mod is called Inventory HUD, and this one I absolutely love. So most clients usually have an option to see your armor and tool durability, but unfortunately Fabric doesn't have one like built in with it. Neither does like Optifine or anything. But if you use the keybind to go into this, you can see, so your inventory is on. So the main one I like to use is the armor one. This makes it so you can like see your armor. You want it to be by percentages, unless you're like really weird. This basically shows what durability, so if it's above 100, it doesn't show it, which I don't really understand that. This one shows potion effects, which I also use this one. This one just basically shows your entire inventory. I don't like using this one because it's kind of weird, but I'll still show you it. Then this one allows you to see where all of the stuff is. So I have my armor one right here by my hotbar, so if I go out of here and get all these tools, now you can see all of the durability for them right there next to my hotbar. If you switch away from something, it's kind of hard to tell because I'm on a tree. If you switch away from it, it won't go. If I get rid of the shield in my offhand, it won't show it. And the armor just constantly shows, like, unless take it off, in which case it just looks blank. A cool part of this is to see armor go up when you're mending, but I'm not going to do that right now because I have other mods to show. But if you see, if the zombie hits me, all of them go down a bit, and he's done. But if I were to hit it with my sword durability goes down as well. Now, if you didn't know, there's a way you can see the durability on your sword already. And to see this option, you hit FN F3Q, and you can see all these options. And the one you want to turn on is Advanced Tooltips, which is FN F3H. This will allow you to see it like normally in your inventory, but it's even better with this mod because you can see it without having to like stop and look in your inventory in the middle of a fight. This is what the inventory HUD looks like. So, oh yeah, I need to change the positioning. I had it positioned down in the corner where it's out of the way because I'm never ever going to use it. But yeah, that's what it looks like there. As you can see, it completely matches my inventory. Also, I think like this thing sorted it because I kind of had it all willy-nilly, but it sorted it somehow. You can change it so it's in vertical mode, so it's like upright like that. You can also make it smaller, which makes it like really very hard to see. Still, I can see how that would be helpful. You can see what items you have in a fight. So if I were to move this, let's say like above my hotbar right here or something, that'd look good. I can just like casually see above it. It's alright. It's not my favorite preference. You can turn it on if you want. I'm just not using this. Also, something I forgot to mention in the intro, all these links are in the description, and you need to have Fabric to install this, as well as Fabric API, which I'm not going to show you how to do that because that's like, it doesn't take very long, but my computer has issues installing the correct versions and stuff for it. It's not an external client. Also, none of this is buggy in case you're worried you're going to get like a virus or something. I will leave a description to another guy who showed how to get the Fabric mod and like Fabric API and all these stuff, because he's like actually on a PC, and honestly the way he made it is better than I ever could make it. Okay, for the final mod, this one is called Appleskin Fabric. I don't know why it's called what it is, it just is. Basically, this lets you see how much hunger a food's gonna restore by looking at it in your inventory. But that isn't all. It's kind of helpful, but like not super helpful. If you were to take some damage, please don't one-shot me. Okay, you see my hunger bar has like these little kind of consuming ones that are constantly going down. That bar shows when I'll next get hungry. So when it runs out, as you can see there, my little food bar is getting hungry. Now, if you go to a food, it'll show you how much it'll restore, as well as the next, like, whatever that one's called. I don't know, next time you'll get hungry bar. So if I were to eat this golden apple, now that bar is up to there, and let's hit myself with harming. One more harming, okay. Now it's constantly deteriorating. I need to eat to regain health, so it needs to go down. So now that my food bar is down a little bit, I can eat something else, and it'll fill up a bit. Now, the thing with golden apples, and why this is helpful in PvP, is you can see when when that second bar will be full. So if I just chug a couple of those, it's completely full, which means I'm hungry and I won't get hungry for a while. You really want to do this before you go into a fight, especially in like something where you take a lot of damage, because you'll keep healing more consistently and won't have to eat for as long. Now if I were to throw this at myself, it'll start to go down a bit, but not too much because my health hasn't dropped that much. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe so I can continue making more content like this. Also, we don't need to talk about my skin. No, it's not a Power Ranger. No, it's not an astronaut. I don't know what it is. It's a blue. I like it. Yeah. If we hit, I don't know, 20 likes, I'll make a part 2 for this. These mods are actually a lot of fun, and I just discovered these the other day. And again, do not use all of these on like Hypixel, for example, or those kind of servers. You probably will get banned. The Minimap one, I know for certain is bannable on Hypixel, so yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. See ya!